Aku teringin nak main game ni for the longest time ever. Aku tak sampai hati nak main game ni live. Out of the blue, aku main game ni dekat Game Pass. Otherwise I wouldn't have played it. Aku siap pakai makeup lagi kan untuk nampak macam watak dalam game ni. This is one of the Souls game yang aku boleh main. Assalamualaikum dan selamat datang ke My Turn to Play. Saya Yusof. Dan dalam video retrospektif ni, saya nak berkongsi 25 games pada tahun ni 2024 ni yang saya main daripada awal sampai habis. Ini bukanlah review kepada game-game tersebut, tapi lebih kepada saya sharing apa yang saya suka pasal game tu, apa momen-momen yang best daripada game tu. And daripada video ni, I hope you guys boleh cuba juga game-game yang saya main ni. Okay, alright. Jom kita pergi the first game, which is Figment A Journey into the Mind. Serius, saya ingat game ni game point and click adventure, which is right up my alley. Tapi bila saya main game ni, rupa-rupanya dia macam game yang dia still is a puzzle game, tapi you can control it sedap pakai pakai gamepad. Okay, dia punya puzzle very nice, very challenging at times. Dan dia punya dunia dia sangat colourful, wonderful, fantasy. Sebenarnya kita main ni dalam mind ataupun minda orang ni, dan kita kontrol watak ni dengan dia punya sidekick dia yang macam rupa burung tu. Okay. Dan ada momen yang best dalam game ni, which is bila kita lawan dengan dia punya boss, bila boss fight dia tu. Dia punya lagu, dia punya music, soundtrack dia tu sangat-sangat original. Dia punya lirik dia berpantun apa semua, dengan dia punya slang apa macam American, macam country song sikit dia punya suara dia, which is like very nice indeed. Dia punya touches yang buat game tu sangat unik bagi aku. So that is the first game that I played. Saya habiskan 100% achievement dekat Xbox. Okay, game kedua, game Firewatch. Aku teringin nak main game ni for the longest time ever, and I finally got to play it. This is a very nice and slow. It's not a cozy game. Is it a cozy game? It looks cozy enough to be a cozy game, but yeah, dia punya exploration dalam game ni sangat fantastic. Visually nampak sangat-sangat fantastic bagi aku. Aku memang suka game yang rupa lain daripada lain ni. Dia punya style dia macam nampak macam ada colour pastel apa semua. Dia punya environment dalam hutan dia sangat cantik, you know. You go through the journey, siap dia punya story dia pun sangat intricate sebenarnya. Yeah, I don't want to spoil the story here sebab aku pun macam ingat tak ingat ada punya story dia. But it's a nice game to play sebab game dia tak panjang. It's not a particularly long game. You can finish in a couple of hours. Yeah, I think this is one of the game yang will stick out the most, that I really remember. Yeah, go try it out, guys. Firewatch. Okay, our next game is Marvel's The Midnight Suns. Okay, this is based on dia punya superhero team up Midnight Suns ni. Dia different sikit daripada Avengers punya group. Dia macam lebih darker, and then dia punya tu lebih rebel sikit. So it's a card based game whether you like it or not. Mula-mula aku pun macam kurang sikit macam game ni macam bagi aku macam lebih better kalau macam kita boleh tumbuk kan, macam action adventure. But it's a card based game. Played the tutorial, and then I was hooked. And then there's tons of characters, superheroes inside here, such as Blade. We got Captain America, Captain Marvel, Deadpool. He's a funny guy. Doctor Strange, Ghost Rider, Hulk, and then we got an original character made for this game, which is they call the Hunter. And then we got Iron Man, Magic, Morbius, Nico Minoru, Scarlet Witch, Spider-Man, Storm, Venom, and also Wolverine. So yeah, by the time I got around to finish the game, there's macam nampak macam ada sambungan ataupun sequel. So if they made a sequel for that, can't wait to play the sequel to the Marvel's Midnight Sun. There are moments dalam game tu, waktu battle tu, I wish that the battle could have gone a little bit faster, but because it's a card-based game, even if I want to make it go faster, it's still based on the cards. So kadang macam fight, kalau macam dalam game fighting biasa, oh cepat ni boleh settle kan untuk tumbuk kan. But it's a card based and dia berdasarkan apa card yang kita ada. So I think that's a nitpick lah yang aku rasa macam negative for this game. But otherwise dia punya story dia is what keeps me want to continue to play the game till the end. Alright, Battlefield Hardline. Okay, yang ni game ni aku main off stream. Aku tak sampai hati nak main game ni live. But it's an older game, you know. Dalam banyak game Battlefield ni salah antaranya yang game aku tak pernah main sebelum ni. So I decided to try it out. Battlefield Hardline. It's a cop and robbers kind of game. Dia punya story dia pun cops and robbers. Pasal polis, kau main sebagai watak polis. What can I say about the game? It's a standard shoot 'em up, first person shooter. Adakah ada elemen Battlefield? Nah, not really. Game dia sangat-sangat typical. Story dia pun it told dalam bentuk episodik. I think masa game ni mula-mula keluar dia memang dia cerita secara episodik. But you know, now that I play the game dari start from finish, boleh layan sikit-sikit kan, in a bite size punya apa orang kata moment. Sebab tu aku boleh habiskan game ni. So it's nothing like special about this game. I just play because you know I haven't played the game. Open Roads. Game ni aku main live. I played it in one shot actually. 3 hours lebih sikit. So it's a short game, tapi dia punya strong point dia punya story lah. Dia told a story of mother and daughter. They go on a road trip, berpindah, and along the way dia punya story dia unfold. Dia punya style dia 3D, it's a 3D game, but dia punya macam dia punya characters dia is in 2D animation as you can see here. Go try it out. It's yang best dia punya story lah. It told a good story. Boleh layan in a couple of hours. Game number 6 we have Eastern Exorcist. Wow, out of the blue aku main game ni dekat Game Pass because I subscribe to Game Pass. Otherwise I wouldn't have played it, but seeing as I think it's a short game. It's a side scroller. Okay, first of all, it's a side scroller set in the Chinese background. Actually the combat is very nice actually. The combo dia pun banyak juga. You can upgrade your characters as you go along. I think the moment to moment punya lawan sangat-sangat best. Dia punya boss fight dia I remember particularly challenging, which is a nice pace because I usually don't play those kinds of like tough game, you know. But it's a change of pace. Was it frustrating? Well, there's a moment. Even if things get a little bit tough, you can always change the difficulty setting. So there's a two story actually. There's a two character. The one that I played was the male character, so it told two stories actually, and then the female character is another story altogether. But I only played halfway through that, so yeah, it's quite a fun game to play. You guys can check it out. Eastern Exorcist. Alright, game ketujuh kita, Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice. Aku siap pakai makeup lagi kan untuk nampak macam watak dalam game ni, Senua ni. And this is one of the games yang aku 100% buat dia punya achievement ni, because it's reasonably easy to do. And yeah, dia punya story game ni memang best. Dia punya karakter dia, what she has gone through, the psychological, dia punya effect dia. Oh ya, yeah, dia punya sound effect dia, bunyi-bunyi suara orang memang gerak daripada kiri ke kanan, belakang kita semua memang dengar lah kan. Dia um, betul-betul immersive lah dia punya story dia. It brings and it plays out in a third person over the shoulder view like macam game Resident Evil 4. And I this is one like I remember enjoying it, even though the combat ada masanya quite tough sebab you got to manage a couple of enemy combatants. It's not like the one on one like in the sequel. This the first one I think is particularly much harder because you got to manage ada mungkin asalnya dua tiga empat enemy at the same time. But it told a very nice story, and I really enjoy playing it. So and then bila sequel keluar terus sambung, kita terus sambung guys ke game yang ke-8 kita, which is Senua Saga Hellblade 2. Dia punya continuation from the first story, and then dia punya grafik dia pakai Unreal Engine 5. Aku ingat ada satu scene tu bila tasik tu kering kan, dia air tasik tu ada air, and then tiba-tiba air tu masuk dalam opens up, the air tu goes away, masuk dalam lurah dalam tu kan. Lawa gila ni effect. Itu semua guna engine apa ni, Unreal Engine 5 punya ni, water effect apa semua. And then in that game also aku semangat pakai makeup lagi untuk sama macam karakter Senua tu. I think the second game is much shorter than the first, but selain daripada tu, this game also aku 100% buat dia punya achievement dia. Go try it out guys. I think it's one of the series yang best untuk layan lah. It's not tak sesuai untuk semua orang, but it told a very good, nice story. Go check it out. The Hellbade series. Okay, dalam game yang ke-9, Short Hike. I played this off stream. Game ni sangat-sangat comel. Kau main sebagai apa ni, burung ni. Okay. You buat apa, you go along apa ni, hiking. Nama dia pun hiking. It's like an island. So you buat macam a quest, go on quest, buat apa side quest also, and then go to the top of the mountain. It's a cute game. Aku suka dia punya visual dia. You can play around with the visuals, bagi dia nampak macam the game already itself is like macam game lama lah. Dia macam style ada apa, pixelated sikit kan, but you can adjust the graphics to make it sharp or pixelated. But it reminds me of old games. It's a short game for you to try out. I recommend playing it. Short Hike. Okay, daripada game cute kita beralih arah ke Still Weighs the Deep. Okay, it's a horror game. It takes place on top of the oil rig. Okay, kita ingat kan tempat tu, oil rig ni kat situ juga tempat dia kan. Macam there's not a lot of place that you can go. Tapi sebenarnya oil rig dia tu macam maze tu kan. It's a linear kind of game. Story dia pun best, and then the enemies you encounter very terrifying also. This game, Star Wars Jedi Survivor. This is the second game in the series. Okay, yang Star Wars Jedi Fallen Jedi yang itu aku main off stream. Then when I played it, I thought like, oh, game ni best juga kan. Tapi masa tu aku main dekat aku punya PC setup yang kurang power lah. That was my graphics card was like 1050 GTX 1050 Ti at that time. And then this time around I get around to play dia punya sequel dia. Finally after game tu boleh main dekat apa ni, Game Pass melalui EA punya EA Play tu. So when dia boleh main, so I got to try it out and I played it live stream. Um, best sangat best dia punya story dia. Sebenarnya aku main game ni pun sebab dia punya story the best. Cal Kestis the main character goes through dia punya apa perkembangan dia punya character dia as a Jedi. And dalam game ni this time around dia banyak customization for the characters, dia punya baju apa semua tu you can mix and match everything. Dia punya saber, Jedi saber, lightsaber tu. The world is expensive, you know, besar and then ada banyak branching. I think even aku main ni pun tak habis lagi explore, ada banyak tempat. Dia macam game Metroidvania, ada part sikit. So sampai kau dapat dia punya skill ataupun ability tu baru kau boleh it open up to another place yang kau tak boleh pergi sebelum ni. So yeah, it is that kind of game. And tapi dia punya lawan-lawan tu best, lawan dengan macam-macam jenis enemies. Ada yang susah. Dia macam game ni like the first game, dia kata macam it's a Souls light, game Souls yang ringan sikit lah kan. Sebab why? Because ada enemy encounters yang ada yang kau tak perlu is a optional pun, tapi if you defeat it adalah dia punya reward apa semua ni, and then ada macam save spot. Bila kau sit down and meditate kat situ save, enemy akan respawn balik, enemy mana yang kau dah kalahkan sebelum tu. So yeah, ada elemen Souls dekat situ. But this is one of the Souls game yang aku boleh main sebab it's because of it's a Star Wars game. Yeah, go check it out. Okay, game yang ke-12. Ini sequel kepada Figment, game yang first tadi tu aku cakap tu, Figment 2, Creed Valley. Wow. I think I really enjoy much of the first game. So the second game, I really enjoyed as well. There's nothing particularly like different I think about the game untuk sequel ni. Tapi dia punya moment gameplay, dia punya combat dia very tight, solid, and then dia punya puzzle pun best. Based around the music also very uplifting. As usual, dia punya boss fight, dia punya music dia pun sangat-sangat unik dan best sebab dia punya lirik dia yang buat dia best. And then kita punya side character tu, sidekick tu sangat-sangat cute lah sebab dia punya suara dia tu, suara perempuan itu sangat cute. Go check it out, Figment 2, Creed Valley. Kalau kau main yang first game, you owe it to yourself to play the second game. Oh, game Maid of Sker, game ke-13 kita guys. Aku main game ni serius, aku main game ni live in one sitting, 6 hours plus. It's a horror game. Okay, first and foremost, it's a horror game. Horror dia sangat-sangat best actually. You get to explore the house ataupun mansion. Dalam game ni there are a couple of boss fights. I don't think it's particularly hard. It's told in a first person punya gameplay. Tapi what I didn't expect was at the end of the game, bila kau dah habis game tu, dia unlock macam challenges tau. And then you play the game in a different kind of like setting. It's still a first person tapi dia jadi lebih macam game Resident Evil. Dia bagi kau weapon, shotgun ke apa right at the very beginning. And dia bagi kau objective to get out of the mansion. There's an element of like macam Resident Evil. Ada watak-watak yang macam Mr. X yang badan besar tu kan. Maid of Sker, game horror yang I think aku tak expect but I enjoyed playing it. Number 14, Gears of War Ultimate Edition for Windows 10. Game ni aku main off stream. Game ni is available on Game Pass. It says there Ultimate Edition for Windows 10. Tu yang macam aku macam beria benar nak main game ni kan. Ya, aku suka sebenarnya gameplay Gears of War ni. Dia punya cover shooter. Aku suka dia punya mekanik cover tu sebenarnya. And I really think dia punya uh, game Gears of War ni sangat best. Dia punya story dia and also dia punya combat dia lah. It's a gory game, very much gory. Ada moments like macam apa gila kan, macam banyak moment best lah. But it's your punya, it's a much older game, so ada macam mekanik dia sangat ni lama sikit. But it's an exciting romp from start to finish. Immortals of Aveum. Okay, game ni aku main dekat, it's an EA punya game. I like the battles in this game sebab dia guna macam magic. Magic dia based on color. And then you would think that macam certain enemies kan, how to defeat them is like, okay, you need to, kalau enemy tu employs a green element, I thought dia punya cara, dia punya weakness itu is to fight it with element yang bertentangan dengan warna tu. But sebenarnya it goes against aku punya expectation, which is that expectation sebenarnya nak to defeat the enemy of the color tu, kena defeat it with the same color dengan tu. So sebenarnya lagi senang lah sebenarnya kan. Dia punya visual dia sangat cantik. You'll need a very powerful PC to run this game smoothly. Aku dapat main pun lepas dah play around a lot actually. Dia punya setting dia to get to where I can play it satisfactory. Dia punya story dia pun quite exciting, I think. Dengan dia punya facial animation dia very nice. Yes, I think the facial animation dia is one of the yang stood out for me. It's a first person shooter, tapi yeah, it's a first person shooter because walaupun dia magic, tapi you can see like ada certain attack, you know that it is shotgun punya attack, you know, spread out. And then ada attack yang rocket kan, it shoots out macam rocket. Ada yang macam machine gun, you know, tembak-tembak macam apa, rapid fire. Overall game ni tries to be different dengan dia punya story dia with the magic punya element into the game. I enjoyed it myself actually, but the reviews are not that good in this game. Average, I think. But for me, yeah, I quite enjoy it. There are moments bila game ni opens up macam apa, battlefield. Dia macam ada battlefield ni kan. Bila ramai-ramai enemy attack, oh, time tu best. You feel like you're in a war, battlefield kan, battle. But most of the time you will fight it like you're alone, you know, in the levels, you know, counter enemy, you can upgrade your skills apa semua tu. Okay, game yang ke-16, Battletoads. Game ni aku main off stream. Game ni is available on Game Pass. Aku main dengan anak-anakku. Okay, kita orang main co-op. Oh, couch co-op memang best. Once in a while main game couch co-op memang terbaik, guys. Nampak macam senang sebab dia punya visual dia sangat-sangat cartoon. It's a cartoon ni punya game. 2D hand-drawn animation. Oh boy, don't let that fool you guys. Sebenarnya game ni sangat-sangat tough. Ada banyak moments level tu banyak kali ulang-ulang kan. Sebenarnya gameplay dia tu, dia side scroller macam game Ninja Turtle dulu kan. Dia side scroller. Lawan-lawan beat 'em up, you know, brawl apa semua, tapi dia ada certain level dia mix it up. Dia tukar sikit, ada macam racing, ada game yang macam ada kena tekan button ikut rhythm, ikut rentak apa semua. Dia punya story dia typical cartoonish. Sebab aku tak pernah game Battletoads sebelum ni. But dia punya move lawan itu pun sangat-sangat kelakar lah dia punya animation dia. Uh, yeah, it's a good, it's a very fun apa ni couch co-op game while it lasted. Ada moments sangat infuriating juga sebenarnya sebab sangat tough tau. But you gotta keep at it. And then, yeah, I'm glad I finished playing this game. Okay, untuk game yang ke-17, 18, 19, 20, keempat game ni adalah game VR, virtual reality. Saya main pakai apa ni, headset Meta Quest 2. Dan untuk game yang ke-17 ni, Zero Caliber VR. Aku main ni dengan member baik aku, Monza. So game ni is like your standard macam apa military shooter. Ya aku habiskan dia punya campaign lah. Dia punya campaign dia uh, it's a fun game because you play with your friends. It's a mediocre game actually. But when you play with friends, they elevate the game to another level. And yeah, as with any VR game, dia sangat-sangat immersive because you actually hold the gun. You know, you need to reload it manually, eject the magazine, put it back in. You know, new fresh of mags. And then you shoot it, look through the scope and everything. Sangat-sangat immersive. It's not like it's different, sangat-sangat different daripada kita main game flat screen. Tekan R untuk reload kan. Itu sangat-sangat intense lah on that part. So yeah, the next game 18 is Scanner Somber. Game ni if you don't do anything in this game, sebenarnya it's total pitch black. Kau ada tool dipanggil LiDAR which emits out macam light. Okay, and then that light paints the colour kan dalam gua tu ataupun cavern dalam game ni. So to see where you are going, so ada dot ni. So yang mana yang warna merah tu is closer to you, and then warna biru dan hijau is farther from you. So you navigate inside the cave by painting the walls of the cavern actually. So dia ada story dia. So towards the end, dia ada twist yang twist the best. Dia rasa macam horror sikit lah. Ada horror tapi buat nasib baik tak ada orang kata monster ke apa yang attack kau, sebab dia tak ada apa combat apa dalam game ni. It's just like it's a walking simulator sebenarnya. Okay, for number 19 we have Voltron VR Chronicle. It's based off the cartoon Voltron yang baru ni, yang modern ni. You get to be inside of the macam show actually dengan dia punya karakter-karakter Voltron tu, the guys dengan dia punya voice actor dia, the same voice actor. So it's very nice lah actually to be inside the cartoon. And then there ada moments where you interact, walaupun sikit but very fun actually. And then you get to fly the lions, shoot enemies up. Ada moments yang frustrating sikit sebab kau kena cepat sebenarnya shoot enemy tu sebelum game over for you. And then but it's in total it's a very short punya experience. I think runtime was around 1 hour plus sahaja untuk game tu. Okay, next we have the number game untuk nombor 20 ni, Walkabout Mini Golf Wallace and Gromit DLC. Oh, game ni best. You know, aku yang macam main game VR ni, aku recommend siapa yang baru nak main game VR to test play game Walkabout Mini Golf ni first. Sebab game ni best main seorang dan juga especially best kalau main dengan ramai-ramai kawan. Game so Wallace and Gromit ni is a DLC. You need to buy the DLC ni separate dekat dia punya store, Steam store dia tu. Murah saja, dalam belas ringgit saja. So once in a while dia akan keluarkan DLC ni dalam lebih kurang sebulan, 2 bulan satu game. So okay lah untuk budget, it's easy on the wallet. What I like about dia punya DLC Wallace and Gromit ni, dia sangat kreatif weh. Dia punya memang kau rasa macam kau masuk dalam dunia Wallace and Gromit tu dengan you see the dog and everything. Sangat-sangat inventive, sebab Wallace and Gromit ni dia popular dengan invention kan. So dalam you get to see it dalam dia punya level VR tu. Okay, untuk game yang ke-21 sampai 23, 3 game ni is part of the aku buat sedikit special untuk aku punya stream dekat My Turn to Play ni. Aku panggil Sci-Fi September. Bulan science fiction, Sci-Fi September. So game yang pertama dalam Sci-Fi September ni aku main Planet of Lana. It's a side scroller punya game. Dia punya visual dia sangat-sangat cantik, sangat striking. Kita control budak ni nak cari dia punya dia punya family dia. And then the puzzles inside the game. Oh my god, I think like I really thoroughly enjoyed playing this game. Game ni rasa macam pendek tapi sebenarnya game ni panjang sebenarnya actually. So sangat puas hati lah, dia punya visual dia sangat striking. Memang sangat-sangat cantik. You guys, I recommend to play Planet of Lana. And the next one, game yang ke-22, Somerville. Ini pun game yang bagi aku visually dia sama level macam Planet of Lana, but different sebab dia punya style dia different a bit. But it told a very well done punya story. Aku rasa story dia sangat-sangat best. Story sci-fi dia, science fiction dia sangat best. Tak susah game dia. You go through. Kadang aku rasa dia punya visual dia tu macam sesuai untuk jadikan sebuah game point and click tau. But I play this game using a gamepad. You move the character around. The puzzle sebenarnya sangat best. Bagi aku sangat best. You guys should check those two games out, Planet of Lana dan juga Somerville. Dan untuk game yang ke-23 dalam in the month of Sci-Fi September, we tried out the Callisto Protocol. It's made by the team yang ada part of the team yang buat game Dead Space ni, game yang horror. Okay, horror in space. No one can hear you scream. So game dia what can I say? Compared to Dead Space, bagi aku dia game ni kurang sikit dari segi dia punya exploration of the game world. Dari segi tu sangat-sangat linear. Tapi sebenarnya linear tu yang buat dia sangat-sangat macam terrifying sebenarnya. You just sebenarnya forge ahead sebenarnya dalam game ni. Kau main je kan. Go ahead and counter the enemies, quickly dispatch the enemies quickly. Ada parts of the game where you encounter the big boss memang sangat-sangat macam kena repeat juga buat sebab nak learn dia punya pattern, how to defeat it. Visually sangat cantik, lawa. Juga sangat berat. You need quite a hefty PC to run the game. But dia ada expansion story which adds to the punya story. But I didn't play that. This is for the main game, the Callisto Protocol. Sangat-sangat best. Dia punya main character dia tu is the husband of siapa yang perempuan dalam singa dalam Black Eyed Peas tu, yang that guy dalam apa ni, the first Transformer punya movie. Oh yes, we are getting close towards the end of the game that I finished playing in 2024. On number 24, we have Tormented Souls. Which harkens back gameplay Resident Evil, game Resident Evil yang dulu-dulu tu, dengan dia punya fixed camera angle dia, apa lagi, cara dia punya combat dia lawan dia punya background dia nampak macam pre-rendered, I think. Sangat-sangat cantik lah, lawa lah. Dia punya lighting dia, I remember sangat-sangat lawa. And then dia punya enemy encounter sangat-sangat terrifying. It's a fun game. I mean, like, I want to immerse myself dalam game horror ni. Oh, actually, game Tormented Souls and the next game is part of the, aku teruskan bulan yang ada tema, which is Ominous October. Okay. So bulan Oktober tu aku main game horror. Okay, Tormented Souls bagi aku sangat best. Nanti akan nak keluar dia punya sequel di tahun depan, tak silap. Okay, Tormented Souls 2. Dia punya story dia ada part yang dia ada puzzle, and then dia ada elemen yang kau go back through time, and then masuk ke satu lagi, masuk ke dimensi yang lain. So bagi aku game dia is a return to form, apa tu, back to the roots. Macam game Resident Evil, kalau korang minat game Resident Evil yang dulu-dulu tu. So the next game yang kedua dalam Ominous October ni, ini je aku sempat main. Okay, game yang last yang aku habis daripada awal sampai habis pada tahun ini, which is game VR The Seventh Guest VR. Ada tajuk VR dalam dia punya title, The Seventh Guest VR. Dia sebenarnya based daripada game Seventh Guest yang dulu sebenarnya tahun 80-an tak silap. So dia orang remake it in a VR. Setiap bilik dalam mansion tu, okay, adalah puzzle. Dalam bilik tu ada couple of puzzles that you need to finish it sampai habis, to consider as like macam settle untuk bilik tu. And there's quite a few rooms dalam bilik ni, and I played it on live stream. Boleh tahan juga nak main game puzzle ni kan, sebab dalam VR ni, sebab kau bukannya boleh terus buka apa browser untuk apa find out dia punya tips ke apa, hint ke apa kan. So I rely a lot on my viewers to help me out on the dia punya puzzle dia. Sangat-sangat dia punya story dia told in a macam diorang ni berlakon tau depan kau. So dia punya production value dia tu sangat tinggi. So there you go guys, 25 game yang aku sempat habis pada tahun ni, tahun 2024 ni. Sama ada aku main secara live stream ataupun ada juga game yang aku main off stream. But yeah, those are the 25 games that I ended up finish playing. Dan antara sebabnya sebab aku sempat habis pun sebab aku main game tu live stream tau. Kalau aku tak live stream, confirm aku takkan habis tu. Sebab bila aku live stream game tu, aku macam commit to play the game from start to finish. So that's the bagi aku nampak positif bila aku main game tu secara live. So yeah, for all the games yang aku mention tadi tu, you can watch the entirety of the game. Aku akan share link dalam description di bawah, so korang boleh layan dia punya game yang aku main tu. Kalau korang ada spare time, masa korang buka lah kan, buka biar je buka dan korang layan dia punya video tu. Aku dah buat compilation dalam kat bawah ni. Alright, thank you very much guys for watching my videos dari start sampai habis. Thank you very much. I hope you guys enjoy the video. Don't forget to leave a like, and also kalau yang belum follow, boleh follow saya di My Turn to Play guys. So I'll see you in the next video. Assalamualaikum, bye bye.